그땐 그래서 나는 네가 없으면 아무것도 아닌 것처럼 느껴졌었어.
He's back.
그땐 그래서.
As we about to check out Hanbin, who has returned. He has returned. Returned, but returned in the way that matters, in that we know he's good. And Hanbin has dropped a new demo on his SoundCloud that we're about to check out. So if you don't know Hanbin, Hanbin is also known as BI. Hanbin is his Kim Hanbin. It's his government. He goes by BI. He is the leader of iKON, and he has returned after being. I don't want to talk about it because it pisses me off. But he has returned and he's making music. I don't know what the extent of this return, how far, how deep it's gonna go. But what matters is that we finally know he's good. You know, obviously we had signs from people telling us he was good. But now we know essentially from direct and indirect signs that he's good, you know? It's like a little bit of both. So he dropped a song. I don't know what the title is. I think it just says DEMO.1. And I heard the lyrics were deep, but I mean, he is songwriter of the year for a reason. Are we surprised? Absolutely not. I am so happy. I got woken up by my sister telling me that this was a thing, and she said she didn't want to wake me up. She woke me up and said, I forget what was the first thing she asked me, because that's how much I disregard things when people wake me up from my sleep. And she said she didn't want to wake me up because she knows how I get, and what she means by that is that if you ask me for something and I'll nod yes, I'll be surprised if I don't know that it happened later. And she told me this, and there's no way I ever in hell would ever do this unless it's some situation like this. She said, Hanbin was back, did you know? I got my phone and it was like I've been awake the whole time. I picked up my phone, started looking like, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. And I was just awake from then on. So now we about to check out this song. We'll check out the lyrics, because like I said, I was told they were deep. Someone left a comment on the post I made on YouTube, but the moment I said, I read the first line, that pretty much said these are the lyrics. I forget the exact wording, but I didn't read it. Nothing against you, just I wanted to react to it. Okay, I want to react to it. So yeah, now that we're here, let's check out the lyrics and the song. DEMO.1. We're gonna call it the return. It's return 2.0. Oh, okay. I said DEMO.1. It's DEMO.1. Okay. Hopefully these are the best possible translations there, because it's just hard to follow it if I like open them on the side and then just listen to the song and try to read it. That's why I like the lyric video. So hopefully they're as accurate as can be, and it's the most watched lyric video. I think there's two, but one is like really new. This is I think the first one that came out. I think this is the one I've been watching his unreleased songs from. Oh, his fucking voice. Hey, no, don't start like that. Don't start with a line like that. Even though you're not by my side.
살아야겠지 너는 곁에 없지만 아니 곁에 없던 건 내가 먼저였어 너 애써 참아야겠지만 이 눈물 겪지만 내 모든 말이 핑계겠지만 결코 상처 주고 싶은 마음은 없었던 거야 너무 어렸던 거야 내겐 어렵던 거야 사랑이 사는 일이란 게 그냥 하고 싶은 말은 평생 동안 내가 사랑을 몰라도 나 사는 동안 우리 다시 만나면 그때 내가 꼭 의리 지킬게 그때 내가 꼭 의리 지킬게 꿈에서 깨어나고 덕분에 사는 것 같았다고 그 말을 건네주지 못했네 끝까지 모질게 대했네 이놈의 이별은 대체 익숙해지지가 않네 끝이 아닌 길을 밟게 난 너를 꼭 다시 또 봐야 돼 시간의 숨통이 끊어진 기억에 저편에 두고 온 우리가 지독히 슬프고 아름답게 만든 추억을 현실로 가져와 끝내기 아쉬운 우리의 이야기들 다시 써내려가야 돼 평생 동안 내가 사랑을 몰라도 사는 동안 우리 다시 다시 만나면
this hook.
그때 내가 꼭 의리 지킬게 그때 내가 꼭 의리 지킬게 별의 눈물에 갇힌 밤 깊은 어둠에 닫힌 맘 내 하늘에 해가 뜰까 그냥 바람이 되어볼까 매일 슬픈 꿈을 꾼다 상실 속에 춤을 춘다 누가 빛이 되어줄까 너는 손을 내어줄까 평생 동안 내가 사랑을 몰라도 사는 동안 우리 다시 만나면
I love that this is just his voice. Yo.
그때 내가 꼭 의리 지킬게 그때 내가 꼭 의리 지킬게
Fuck, bro. I'm so happy he's back. Wait, there's a lot of time left. What do you mean? Oh, it's your outro. You faked me out. It's fine. No, it's not. We gonna listen to it again. Bro, I'm so glad he's back, yo.
살아야겠지 너는 곁에 없지만 아니 곁에 없던 건 내가 먼저였어 나 애써
And it's just like him to make a song like this so he can apply it so like broadly, even though we will like apply it to the situation that he's in, group is in, and iKONic as well.
사는 동안 우리 다시 만나면 그때 내가 꼭 의리 지킬게 그때 내가 꼭 의리 지킬게
I know it's not just me that pictures the group singing this, right?
그 말을 건네주지 못했네 끝까지 모질게 대했네 이놈의 이별은 대체 익숙해지지가 않네 끝이 아니기를 바랄게 난 너를 꼭 다시 또 봐야 돼 시간의 숨통이 끊어진 기억에 저편에 두고 온 우리가 지독히 슬프고 아름답게 만든 추억을 현실로 가져와 끝내기 아쉬운 우리의 이야기들 다시 써내려가야 돼 yeah, yeah. 평생 동안 내가 사랑을 몰라도 사는 동안 우리 다시 만나면 그때 내가 꼭 의리 지킬게 그때 내가 꼭 의리 지킬게 별의 눈물에 갇힌 밤 깊은 어둠에 닫힌 맘 내 하늘에 해가 뜰까 그냥 바람이 되어볼까 매일 슬픈 꿈을 꾼다 상실 속에 춤을 춘다 누가 빛이 되어줄까 너는
I don't think you understand how happy you probably do. How happy I am just knowing he's back, reading the lyrics to a song like this.
사는 동안 우리 다시 만나면 그때 내가 꼭 의리 지킬게 그때 내가 꼭 의리 지킬게
The fact that I can already kind of sing along with it. And this is on his SoundCloud. I wonder if it's downloadable on his SoundCloud. Probably not. I don't think the other ones were. Oh, I'm so fucking happy. I'm so fucking happy, bro. Like, what an opening to 2020, bro. I almost said 2019. No, that shit's in the past. leaving that shit where it deserved to be. I just like it, I'm one of those people that I felt like I just wanted, like, obviously I want him back with iKON, right? Like this is iconic me talking to you. I want him back with iKON. If he's back just making solo music, so be it. But I'm just happy to see that he's all right, especially with all the stuff that went down last year in general, not just with him, in the world of K-pop, right? You never want to feel like someone, like, because from our point of view, obviously, we hear and we get told by, like, people that know him. There's, like, this account, I forget what it was, that, like, kept sounding like, almost like sounding like subliminals about Hanbin, right? I forget the one, someone will return when the flowers bloom. I think that was one of the things. To this point, I still don't know what it is, because technically January isn't when the flowers bloom, but, who knows? I know that at the end of their Japanese tour, the 6 of them did say that they're preparing to release music, and then this happens. So I don't know the connection there. I don't want to just start saying things that aren't gonna happen. I'm hopeful. But see, like, I'm jumping around already. I didn't finish the first thought. Pretty much, I was trying to say is that I'm happy he's okay with all the stuff that was happening. First of all, with him, and then seeing what happened to other people. You know, it sucks. What I was trying to say is, like, it sucks knowing, like, people tell you that he's good. Like, they will tell you he's good. But as a fan, from wherever you are, for the most part, a lot of us, like, across the globe, on the complete other side of the globe, like, just thinking that he's just in, like, some isolation. And no one should ever be that way. Not, like, being isolated, but, like, isolating himself. That doesn't always, like, for some people, that's what they need to, like, be able to bounce back properly. But it's not always the best case. And then so many thoughts run through my head, just hoping for the best for him and anybody that ends up, like, dealing with stuff like that. It's just so nice to see him back now. Like, it's just happy that he's good, you know? And hopefully, I don't know. I know a lot of people's wishes is just everybody leave YG, even though I've seen some reports of how, like, things ended up, like, some of the charges on some people are, like, coming to light, including YG himself and Sungi. I don't know the extent of all of that. Like, I don't know every single detail. And that had a lot to do with what people were saying. iKON leave YG and, like, Blackpink leave YG and Winner and everything. So I don't know. I don't necessarily how to feel about all that right now. What I do hope, as a fan of iKON, I do hope he gets back with iKON. I hope they make amends some way. Even though I don't know. I feel like I'm regurgitating what I've said before. Let me play some fucking iKON. Hold on. Like, obviously, I want him back with iKON, right? I want him back with iKON. But I am in no way, shape, or form a fan of how he was unceremoniously tossed aside. And essentially, I fucking hate seeing these companies try to make it seem like someone never existed. Almost like trying to erase him from memory. And I remember, like, some of the first pictures from, like, the Japanese tour, like when Jinhwan started crying, and it was like it was put on screen, him crying and members crying, Bobby noticing, just standing up, and it was just so much going on. And it's like one of those things that I'll never get over how fucked up his departure from the group ended up being, just because he made a letter that he's gonna take time away, because he took time away, but then his contract got terminated. So. And then he also got erased from the website. That pissed me off even more. There's just so many reasons why I got pissed off. I'm not gonna go into it, because without being able to articulate everything, and, like, because if I say something and it comes out wrong, you can interpret it whatever way you want, because I can't reply to you right away. If this is a face-to-face conversation, I can obviously amend anything I say right away. But if I say something and it gets interpreted wrong, and people start saying that I said a certain thing that I didn't really intend to say, then it just seems like when I try to correct myself, it looks like damage control, which I'm not trying to do. I just will not, I'm not gonna, like, what I definitely want to put out is that I will never be a fan of how the fuck he got cast aside. I will never forget that shit. Like, that pissed me the fuck off. And to this day, it fucking angers me. And it's like right now, it's like Monsta X going through the same thing with Wano. And it's the whole thing of, like, trying to make it so that people don't even remember him. They put out a song with, like, a Spanish artist, and the company wouldn't even tweet out the thumbnail, because in the thumbnail, I think, of the song was it was like a caricature, because the whole video was like a bit like some kind of like clay paper mache kind of animation. I don't know how to describe it, but 7 different figures were there present for the members of Monsta X, and everybody knew why they weren't tweeting out the video. and it's because the thumbnail had all 7 members in it. In the MV, there was like caricatures of all 7 members. So it's like caricature is not even the right word. I don't even know, but it's like these companies try to make it seem like someone never existed, and it's so fucked up. It is so fucked up. But this is a time to celebrate, at least right now. The man's okay. He's back to making music. Just be vigilant and see what happens now. Because like I said, end of the year, iKON announced they're going to be making more music. Beginning of the year, Hanbin returns. So you can connect dots or just be satisfied. In my mind, I'm connecting dots. In the deepest parts of my mind, I'm connecting dots. But I'm just glad he's back.